Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for us to determine our nominee for the office of Vice President of the United States. The chair states that in compliance with Rule 40B, the chair has been furnished with evidence that a majority of the delegates from each of 8 or more states severally support the candidate who will be presented for the nomination for Vice President of the United States. The chair would like to remind delegates of the provisions of Rule 40A, which provide that, in part, if there is only one candidate for nomination for Vice President of the United States who has demonstrated the support required by paragraph B of this rule, a motion to nominate for such office by acclamation shall be in order, and no calling of the roll with respect to such office shall be required. At this time, the chair states that he has been furnished with evidence that there is only one candidate for nomination for the office of Vice President who has demonstrated the support required under Rule 40B of the Rules of the Convention. Delegates and alternates, the chair recognizes and is pleased to introduce the Honorable Eric Holcomb, Lieutenant Governor from the state of Indiana. Let's give him a warm welcome.
Mr. Chairman, delegates, and guests of the 2016 Republican National Convention, tonight I have the high honor of placing into nomination the name of a man I have known for decades, and a man America is just getting to know. I already know his head. I already know where his heart is. In Indiana, some know Mike Pence as congressman. Others know him as governor. But back home, most call him Mike. As you just heard, I serve as Mike's lieutenant governor, but more importantly, he and Karen are 2 of my dearest friends. Together we've stood side by side as our state has shown the world how common sense, conservative leadership can balance budgets while at the same time cutting taxes every single year he's been in office. And while at the same time making record investments in public education and increasing our children's test scores. In Indiana, under Mike Pence, more Hoosiers are working now than at any time in our 200-year history. And our tech sector is experiencing explosive record growth. In Indiana, Mike Pence doesn't just cut red tape, he eliminates it. And that is one reason why Indiana is recognized as having the best business climate in the Midwest and the 5th best business climate in America. It is exactly that type of leadership our country is lacking, and exactly the type of leadership Americans will send to the White House this fall with Donald Trump and Mike Pence. These 2 leaders are not just prepared to win, they are prepared to govern. Mike likes to say that Indiana is a state that works. And tonight, America is calling on him to expand that success to make America work again. Mr. Chairman, on behalf of the great state of Indiana, I proudly nominate a great man of integrity, a proven conservative, an incredible husband and father, and one of my best friends. I nominate the great governor of Indiana, Mike Pence, as the Republican Party's 2016 candidate for Vice President of the United States of America. Thank you. Thank you.
Delegates and alternates, pursuant to Rule 40, a motion to nominate by acclamation is in order. The chair recognizes our good friend from Indiana, Senator Dan Coates.
Mr. Chairman, it is a great honor to move that Michael R. Pence from the state of Indiana be nominated by acclamation by this Republican National Convention as its candidate for the office of Vice President of the United States of America.
All right. Without objection, the previous question is ordered. The question is on the motion that the Honorable Michael R. Pence be nominated by acclamation. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Those opposed, no. In the opinion of the chair, the ayes have it, and the motion is without objection. The motion to reconsider is laid upon the table. Delegates and alternates, ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to announce that Governor Michael Pence has the overwhelming support of this convention to be the next Vice President of the United States. The chair appoints the following to serve as the escort committee for Governor Pence: Michael Pence, Charlotte Pence, and Audrey Pence.